Hello viewers and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Limba Mupetami. Let's start off the show with a hit list. A leading northern-based boxing stable, MTC Kilimanjaro Boxing Club, is gearing up to host another thrilling boxing bonanza this month. The boxing bonanza scheduled for the 26th of August will take place in Umuthia and will feature amateur boxing matches. Namibian cycling officials have hailed the performance of Vera Lusa and Alex Miller after they finished 7th and 30th respectively at the UCI MTB Cross Country World Championships in Scotland on Sunday. Lusa's performance was the best yet by a Namibian cyclist at a World Championship. Namibia's Commonwealth youth team has captured 2 bronze medals at the current 2023 Games in Trinidad and Tobago. The Games began on the 4th of August and have seen Namibia winning the medals in the triathlon as well as the discus. Well, of course, that ends the hit list. Let's cross over to the Game Changer segment. In today's Game Changer, also known as Athletes World, we are featuring Johanna Benson. Benson competes in long jump and sprint events. At the 2012 Summer Paralympics in London, she won the women's 200 meters race in her classification, as well as the silver in the 100 meters. Her 200 meters success in London made her the first Paralympic gold medalist in Namibia's history. Her tally also includes 3 bronze medals from IPC World Championships, 2 bronze medals from the Commonwealth Games, and 100-meter gold from the 2015 African Games. Well, of course, this week she talks about her training, what she does in her free time, and what her plans are for the future. Check this out.
Keep on running away. I keep on running away.
Wow. Athletes World is back with another banger, with another episode, and this time I am in Walvis Bay. We are trying to find out who the guys are in Walvis Bay that possess the talent. Does Walvis Bay have anyone who's good with sports? I mean, that's the first Paralympic athlete to win a gold medal at the Olympics. That's Johanna Benson. I think I'm going to go catch up with her before we get back right to you. So, find out what she has to say.
Your life could change at any second, but you'll never know until you take the chance. With sports betting, number games, and online casino gambling, JSB is your best bet. Will you be Namibia's next instant millionaire? Place your bets easily online at jsbsports.bet or at any JSB location nationwide. We'll take you to the action anywhere, anytime. JSB, where the next instant millionaires come to play. Strictly no under 18s. JSB supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop.
Well, like we said earlier, another episode of Athletes World where we just get to dive into the world of athletes just to find out more about what they have to say or what they've been busy with. And here, as you can see, without me wasting any more time, I am joined by Johanna Benson. OG Johanna Benson. How are you doing today?
Fine, and how are you?
I'm fine. Johanna Benson, I'm glad to be with you here today. I mean, we're just going to talk a little bit about what you've done in the athletes industry by yourself. I mean, you've won I'm just going to start off with the highlight of the show, you winning a gold medal at the 2012 Olympics in London. Can you just tell us more about that? How was that experience for you, being the first Namibian to ever win a gold medal, the first ever Namibian to win a gold medal at the Olympics? I think that was in the 200 meters, was it? Yeah, can you just tell us more about how it felt getting that gold medal?
I was so excited about my medals, but first of all, I won the first silver.
Okay.
That was in 100, and 200 was gold.
Was gold.
Yeah, so I was so excited, being the first female para-athlete winning a big medal for our country.
Yeah.
So it was excited, and Frankie Fredericks was the one who handed over the medal to me, and that was amazing, hearing our national anthem for the first time.
At a big event in London also. But just what was going through your mind then? If you can, I mean, it's a few years ago, but if you can like tap into it to just remember, how did you feel in that moment where you just finished that finish line, knowing that you are getting the gold medal in this competition?
I was so proud of myself. I knew already in my head I was the first.
Okay.
So I compare my time with the all previous competitions, and when I see my time was better, then I knew already.
You had the confidence that I'm gonna see this through.
Yeah. So the final, it's mine.
Okay.
I push it.
Then boom. That was definitely a beautiful moment to see. But after that, I mean, you did go on and get more medals for yourself. You got a few bronze medals. I mean, at the IPC Athletics World Championship, you got a few bronze medals there. Commonwealth, got a few bronze medals there as well. So all in all, how did you get into athletics? I mean, you also do long jump that I know of, but what made you get into athletics? Where did it all start for you?
It started at the primary schools.
Okay.
I used to compete at the schools, and then while I was competing, someone introduced me to a para-athletics. It's where I went through, and it was through Chire Jongse.
Okay.
Communicate with me through the Paralympic sports.
So it started off at a very early stage for you, basically.
Yes.
Because I mean, if it's in primary school, that means you just follow all the way until
But I continue and believe in myself. So I thought of Frankie Fredericks.
Yeah. So he was probably one of your biggest inspirations then.
So if Frankie can do it, what can I do it? So I just pushed through.
Then you pushed through to get to where you got. But you did obviously face a few challenges then, going through the race, having people that probably didn't believe in you. How did you overcome that? How did you overcome people who thought maybe now you won't make it in athletics, why are you doing this and stuff like that?
No, there was someone who used to motivate me. That was my mom and the previous coach that I was having.
Okay.
Yeah.
And making sure that you get to where you are now. Okay, well that's definitely good to hear. I think we should continue the conversation, obviously, but I think we need to... We look better now. I think we're all both ready for the track. But before we do get into talking about the track, into talking about the fact that you are the first Paralympic gold medalist in the history of Namibia, what do you do in your free time? I mean, when you're not on the track, when you're not busy exercising, what is it that you do? Who is Johanna Benson behind the scenes?
I'm just a normal lady.
Normal lady?
Yeah, if I'm free, I'm just enjoying myself with my friends and family.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, and we were speaking earlier and you said you work.
yeah, I do work. I do work at Hangana Seafood.
Angana Seafood, okay?
Yeah, it's a factory company, and I'm working as an HR assistant.
HR assistant. Okay, and how are you liking the jobs? How's work?
How work is fine. I do work from 8 up to 4 o'clock
That's every day,
every day, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, okay?
And then from 4 to 6, I'm going for training.
For training,
That is also Monday up to Saturday.
Monday up to Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, so, that sounds like a lot of work. I mean, you're at work from 8 to 4, and then you hit training till 6. That's from Monday to Friday. And then Saturday, you probably do light work, but you do it in the mornings.
Yeah.
So how hard is it for you to balance work and your personal life where you now exercise and work out? I mean, aren't there times where work requires you to work until late and then you miss out on work, stuff like that? And then you miss out on training and stuff like that?
So I just informed my coach about that I will be not coming to the training today.
Okay.
But if I'm finished more earlier, then I will just come and do my small
Like the light work now
Yeah.
of things.
of the training.
Okay, now I think this is going to be my last question. Okay, like we spoke, you turned 33 this year. How long do you still see yourself in this game of athleticism, if that makes sense?
It depends from my legs.
Okay.
So I don't want to promise until which year, but if my legs tell me you can go up to 43 years.
Then you go until 43 years.
Yeah, but if it's say 38,
Then you'll stop at 38.
Yeah.
But at least you can guarantee us at least another 5 years at the top of your game, or at least still competing. I'm sure the legs can still allow. I mean, I had to chase you down there, and it wasn't really easy to catch up with you. So I'm sure the legs can still allow you to get to more than 33.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Johanna, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us here today. Thank you for sharing your information, your side of the story with our people, with the viewers watching. We definitely had a good time with Johanna Benson in studio today. But yeah, thank you for your time and thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. My name is Johanna Benson, the first Paralympic gold medalist, and you are watching Athlete World.
Well, there you have it. I don't think many of us can say that we have run next to a Paralympic athlete. Not just a Paralympic athlete, but a gold medalist in that meta. And I got to experience it firsthand. I mean, she did put me through some tough training. I mean, I did struggle to keep up with her on the track. I mean, we all saw that. But yeah, that's Athletes World here, bringing you live sports, bringing you athletes who are in the world of doing great things, you know. So yeah, do stay tuned to Athletes World. I don't know who's our next episode going to be with, but for you to find out, you'll definitely have to stay tuned and make sure you don't miss the next episode. But from me, Brian Munango, it's goodbye here at Athletes World. See you soon.
Before Namibia left for their international rugby tour, we had a chat with scrum half Damian Stevens. The 20-year-old Namibian rugby player currently plays for NOLA Gold in the United States. He had this to say.
With Damian Stevens, obviously the Namibian scrum half in the last 2 World Cups. So Damian, you just recently joined the squad from your professional team in the USA. So tell us about how your past season went.
Yeah, so this year we ended 4th in our group, so which is pretty better than last year. And looking into next year, we'll obviously probably want to do way better than we did this year.
Okay, so for you personally, how do you feel your season went?
No, it's like ups and downs, bit inconsistency in our team, but I mean, as we train more, build the pressure more on other teams, it should go much better.
Okay, so we obviously hope to maybe see more Namibian players recruited into similar type of leagues.
Yeah.
So the team from that Leroux Milan and Bianconari played for, they won the league.
Yeah.
So from your perspective, what do you think made the difference for the team? What did you say contributed to their success?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to Leroux and Vian on winning the competition, and then they arrived yesterday, so I'll probably have a chat with them and see what they did different this year for them to win the competition, and hopefully I can take it back to my team.
Okay, so you guys are obviously preparing for a tour to Uruguay. You've been there before, so what are your expectations of this tour coming up?
Yeah, so obviously it's going to be cold, as it was the previous year at this time of the year, but great preparation games for us to play, preparing for the World Cup, and obviously looking to put it on the field we've been training.
Okay, so you are basically the #1 scrumhalf for Namibia at the moment. So in the squad with the other scrumhalves, what do you feel the interaction is like, and what each one brings to the table?
Yeah, firstly, I won't say I'm the first scrum. I'm the #1 choice scrum-half. There's a lot of pressure on every scrum-half in the group. But in the group of scrum-halves, we get out here today, we work with each other, we try and improve each other. So, which is very good, having that group of scrum-halves competing against each other and putting each other under pressure.
All right, all the best.
Thank you.
Now we are heading into our special rugby segment, and that, of course, is the Rugby Lejol. So don't move an inch.
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there. Come with us to find it. Vintage Draft. Perfect time. Perfect beer.
Now for some rugby news. Siya Kolisi, Makazole Mapimbi and Eben Etzebeth brought the loudest cheers as the Springbok 33-man World Cup squad was announced at Multichoice City in Johannesburg on Tuesday. While there was disappointment for the likes of Andre Pollard, Lucanio M and Lord De Jager, who missed out due to injury concerns, there was plenty to celebrate as coach Jack Nienaber revealed the players he hopes can defend their title won in Japan 4 years ago. Pollard's absence means that Damian Willemse has been pinned in as fly half backup for Mani Liborg, who now finds himself as the frontline Borg number 10 as the South Africans go out to defend their title they won on that emotional and memorable day in Yokohama 4 years ago. Up next, of course, with that rugby news concluding, is Ari Hoogert, who will now just delve a little bit more into international sports news. So please stay tuned for this.
This month on DSTV Compact Plus.
What you hear is excitement.
Relive the magic of Aretha Franklin as the Queen of Soul delivers a mesmerizing performance in Paris. Join ex-military Major Jack Reacher as he is drawn into investigating various murderous plots in this blockbuster movie franchise.
Remember, you wanted this.
One magnificent prophecy, Mr. Reacher.
Tag along as couples across Nigeria enjoy a roller coaster of emotions in the build-up to their big day.
Where you get it from, you made your dress. I think with that, I'm good.
And take your seat at the National Athletics Centre in Budapest as the world's best compete for gold at the World's Championships.
Oh my word, it was really tight the line. The Americans take it from Jamaica.
It's your moment to be entertained by staying connected to DSTV Compact Plus.
Save your budget one bargain at a time with WB. Get 900 gram Hugo's Jam for $29.99. 2 kg Rice King Rice for $32.99. 1 kg Mama's Washing Powder for $26.99. 10 Soft and Gentle Toilet Rolls for $34.99. Plus, our budget combo for just $389.99. See all our super savings online at www.vurmanbrock.com. We care.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It's a Canadian Open that started. It's week one of the big tournaments of the year. It's a thousands tournament on the WTA and ATP tour, meaning that all the best players in the world are playing. On the men's side, it's not a good result for Canadian, that is Felix Auger-Aliassime. He's number 10th seed, so he's out of the tournament. He lost to Max Purcell, the score 6-4 and 6-4. Big surprise because Max Purcell is number 78th in the world. Better result, that is for Great Britain's Andy Murray. He beat Lorenzo Sonego of Italy 7-6 and 6-love. Then Dan Evans also lost. He's also from Great Britain. He lost to Gabriel Dralo of Canada 7-6, 7-5. And then also another surprise, Cameron Norrie, number 11 seed. He's also out, losing to Alex de Minaur of Australia 7-5 and 6-4. The number 1 seeded player in the men's division is Carlos Alcaraz, number 2 seeded Daniel Medvedev. On the women's side of the draw, it is Caroline Garcia of France, number 5 seed. She lost in the first round, and she lost to Maria Buskova of the Czech Republic, and it was 6-4, 2-6 and 6-2. Also Canadian, Leila Fernandez, she's through. She beat Peyton Streams by 6-3 and 6-2, so good news there for Canada. And then one of the players that used to play many tournaments on the women's side of the draw, that is Caroline Wozniacki, and she's from Denmark. She beat Kim Burrell by 6-2 and 6-2. She's making a comeback again in world tennis. Moving on to soccer news, and it is news from the transfer window. The English Premier League starts this coming weekend, and it's Manchester City that's making a late bid for West Ham United midfielder. His name is Lucas Paqueta, and he is he's a player from Brazil, Brazil international, and last year he was signed from Lyon for 36 million euros, and so there's a chance that he might join Manchester City in the last week before the English Premier League started. Not good news for West Ham. They already lost the services of Declan Rice that moved over to Arsenal, and it is the coach of West Ham that wasn't too happy. It's David Moyes, and he indicated that they would like to keep Lucas Paqueta, and because he still have 4 years left on his contract, so it's not all said and done that Manchester City will sign him. And to close off today's international sports news, it is rugby news. The Rugby World Cup starts in a month's time on the 8th of September. That is in France, and it is France that play against New Zealand. But news from Scotland is that their prop Xander Ferguson will be able to play in their first game against South Africa of the World Cup. That is Scotland playing South Africa. And he was given a red card in their friendly game against France the past weekend. He got a 4-week suspension, but 1 week was taken away because he admitted guilt. And the second week was taken away because he's attending a training program, not to make the same mistake. So he only got a 2-week suspension, and he will be able to play against South Africa. Then also Johnny Sexton of Ireland, he's also serving out a 3-week ban, and it also was a very mild punishment, and the 3 weeks will mean that he will also be able to play against South Africa in the World Cup. From South Africa's side, it is Siya Kolisi confirmed as the captain for the World Cup. Although he was injured, he will make his comeback probably against Wales in a friendly game coming up in a week's time. And then also it is not good news in terms of other players that's injured. It is Handré Pollard and Lucanio and Louis de Jager, all three of them not able to play in the World Cup in 2023. They're still injured. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again international sport tomorrow. Goodbye.
That ends today's show. We will, however, be back once again tomorrow. Same place, same time.